You might have just seen Ren from the Kicks Morning Show. He was just in getting some coffee. Celebrities stop by here all the time. It's really impressive. So yesterday's Facebook Live feed, I had the music up too loud. So because I did, some of the audio got squished, smudged.
Who are you calling a celebrity?
You! I'm calling that Ren from the Kicks Morning Show's here.
Celebrity. Hi, everybody. How's it going? If you guys want a real show, no, I'm just kidding.
That's right. Yeah.
What do you guys are about to do your little thing?
Yep.
Then?
Behind the headlines with Jeff Lane. Jeff Lane's gonna pop over here. He usually yawns and then says something about having a zit on his nose, or that he's some foot fungus. I don't know. Syphilis.
I'm gonna go yawn and drink my coffee.
All right. What up, Laner?
Nothing. It's a little better today, by the way.
What's that?
Since you're talking about my nose zit.
Well, everybody gets them. Yeah, I've had one. I actually had one on the crack right there.
Yes.
Those are terrible. Hi, everybody watching. Appreciate it. Phil, working the hat. Yes, I am. It's the World Series hat. Do the Reds have these?
They have more than the Cubs. Yours might be newer, but I bet I have more.
All right, here we go. Better start my recording here.
Now, back to the wake-up call with Phil Quinn.
Radio wannabe. All right, here we go. It is 6:46 on your wake-up call, 70 degrees. We got some rain out there, right, Jeff?
We do.
All right, so we got some rain in the forecast. I don't have any windows in here. They like to keep the animals caged, and that's fine with us, but I didn't get a chance to step outside yet. I've been Facebook ranting. All right, how are you? You doing okay?
Yeah, doing fine.
Okay, all right. So I know we've got some things to talk about. Let's hit the news, and then we can chat a little bit about grumpy old men.
All right, let's talk about a Richmond business closing its doors. That would be McFarling Foods, which is telling its customers that they will close permanently by the end of next week.
Did they give you a reason?
No specific reason given. They've been on Northwest Fifth for a really, really long time. And if you don't know what McFarling does, they are a wholesaler. They provide food products and supplies to lots of restaurants and other outlets across the area. Don't know how many people are specifically going to be affected either, but I did look it up through the EDC, and that lists the number of employees at 14.
Okay. Well, so one of the things that's a concern, McFarling Foods has been instrumental in the ice festival. They have been responsible for creating the big blocks of ice and then keeping them cold. Not only making them, but keeping them cold. So I don't know what that does for our ice festival. That's something to really keep an eye on.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see, Wayne County offering the $1 million to help expand wastewater treatment at the Gateway Industrial Park near Cambridge City. That's twice what the offer was last month. It comes with a contingency. The county wants 3 representatives on the sewer board now. So that's kind of still up in the air. I didn't realize this, but it's now been 3 years since that park has been able to be marketed, specifically because of this wastewater issue. Now you think about this. If there was say there was one 100-job manufacturer that would have come in 3 years ago, how much revenue, how many tax dollars?
Yeah.
Over that 3-year period.
Yeah, you got more people moving to the community, or more people locating here. Yeah, you've got to do something. You can't continue this process of not doing anything. I mean, it's silly.
Yeah, it is.
And they all need to get together. I mean, I don't know. What do you do? I say we get them all toasted. Take them all to the number 9 grill, get them all liquored up, and then go to the back room and finish this thing. I just say that because they're in Cambridge City. You can go to any restaurant you want.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me, though. County's invested $7 million into that park. The largest tenant is Sugar Creek, and right now they employ 269 Wayne County residents. Got an update. By now you probably know about this Preble Shawnee school bus driver who was arrested yesterday for OVI after a very minor crash with a road sign. It sounds like now that investigators are saying that Amy Jones was not drunk, but she was under the influence of something else. And if you see the video of her sobriety checkpoint,
yeah, it's not good.
She was baked, man.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
I certainly believe that there are concoctions of medications that people take, or more likely overtake, that are over the counter, that can create some serious effects. But that looked more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certainly.
It'll be
something
interesting
there.
to see what her defense is.
Do you say allegedly when you see that kind of video? I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She wasn't right.
Yeah, for sure. On a much brighter note, Loretta Rush, a big reappointment for her. She's a Richmond High School grad back in the 1970s.
I always think if I ever get in trouble, I'm taking it all the way up there.
Yeah.
I'm going all the way straight to the top.
She was reappointed as the Indiana Supreme Court Chief Justice yesterday. She began back in 2012 on the Supreme Court of the state when she was appointed by then Governor Mitch Daniels.
Yeah, very cool.
Yep. And classes got underway yesterday at Earlham College. A couple of numbers. The class of 2023 enters Earlham with a GPA of 3.61 and an average score of 1220 on the SAT.
Wow.
Almost 200 incoming freshmen. That represents 29 states, 33 different countries. More than a third of those incoming students say that they're the first in their family to attend college.
Hey, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, look, we are already quickly becoming Ann Houtman fans. The new president of Earlham is dynamic, and she likes barbecue. Yeah. So that is really cool. That's, we want to hear some good stuff coming from Earlham because with the finances being how they have been in the past, you certainly don't look. I mean, Richmond, Indiana doesn't exist without Earlham College, and we wouldn't be the community that we are without Earlham. So we want Earlham to survive and thrive, and it looks like by those numbers, well on their way.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so I'm not allowed to mention my Twitter beef, so I'm not. Okay. All right. But the question of the day was already scheduled prior to said beef, and the question is: at what age do guys start turning into grumpy old men?
You think I'm grumpy, don't you?
I certainly do. And you're what, 46?
I'm not grumpy. I just have a very low tolerance for stupidity. I'm actually a very happy guy. I'm very easygoing.
You sound like one of the Muppets up in the balcony. I mean, I have no tolerance for stupidity. Come on. I feel it happening to me, especially when I'm on the road. I mean, if I'm driving, I get angrier and angrier, and I don't. So I know I'm 43, so I'm thinking 43.
Yeah, you know where I think it starts for a lot of guys, and this is a different age, but it's when you realize that you can't do physically what you used to do, like you can't run as fast, you can't jump as high.
Yeah,
I remember this specifically. When I was in college, I could dunk a volleyball, and now I can barely get the net.
Stop.
Okay, it's not that bad.
But you go work out all the time. What do you mean?
I can't. I definitely can't get the rim anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. It's kind of a downer.
Okay, and how long ago was that? Was that like mid-30s?
Yeah, probably. I guess.
Well, I don't want grumpy old men tendencies to start that. That's a long time to be grumpy. The way
But I'm not grumpy.
No, well, you're not. But if I asked you about some social media app or changing the trick-or-treat time on Halloween, you get all fussy with me.
And the wind chill, don't get me started on that.
Or the heat index.
That's right.
You don't like that? All right, we got to get out of here. Jeff Lane, thank you.
See ya.
Horses, oh my.
Good stuff. All right, so that's our question today. How old do guys get when they start turning grumpy? That's what we want to know for our question today. Coming up, we're going to talk about some IU East soccer. They are going to be in studio. I think a soccer coach for the men's team is going to be here. I've been talking about the ladies soccer team being here, and I don't think that's happening. We're looking at the video footage right now of the school bus driver. Yeah, she's not well. All right, so we'll step aside, and thank you for watching. Certainly appreciate it, and don't forget to hit the notifications so you can know exactly when we start to go live. That's really helpful. And I feel like I'm bugging you for your breakfast, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off.